Today I'm going to try my hand at using this remelt. You can see it's basically like a white with a bunch of flake. See how it's at the bottom? I'm going to use this for the belly and the tail. And then I'm going to do like a smoky brown, a lighter brown than the other one that I made. And it'll better blend in with the colors of the lake around here. And probably even work pretty good doing a little bit of inshore fishing when we go to the beach this year. So if you want to see how that turns out, just stick around. First I'm going to cut this remelt. It does better if you cut it up instead of just throwing the whole thing in there. I like to tear it in smaller pieces. I'll mix up the plastisol. I bought 2 5-gallon buckets, and this is a swim bait, jerk bait blend, and it's really tough. And this is drop shot finesse. It's kind of like a floating blend. And I mix a little bit of each to get the right consistency for my baits. And that way you can see I use more of that than I do this down here. I did just enough of that to make it where it's not so tough and it has a little bit more flexibility. Let's mix up the other bucket. See what this is up to. Yeah. It got up to 370. I'm letting it cool down just a little bit. Keep stirring it. I think that's going to be it's got some blue highlight in it. Color shift. Just a hair. I think that'll look good in the tail and the belly. And then I'm going to make a greenish brown for the top color. Alright, let's pour this and let it be getting ready, setting up before I pour the top color. Alright, I'm going to pour the tail first. I've got it tilted on a, you can see it's on another mold. And I'm going to let the tail, pour the tail all the way to the top. And then let it start setting. And then I'll set it down. We'll do the belly. Alright, this is set up enough for me to move them down. Let's see. Separate them, make it easier to pour. Okay, here we go. Just in the belly up to the top of the hook slot. Alright. That should be good. Let's see, it's just up to the top of the hook slot. Both of them. The rest of it's going to be that other color. Alright, let's see how far along this has come. Starting to get that clear gel looking. And alright, I'm going to try my hand at the like a smoky brown or greenish brown. So if you make violet, I'm going to do 5-6 drops of red, and then I'm going to do 6 drops of blue, And let's stir that together. And we're going to get a violet color. Alright. If I want that to be a greenish brown, all I got to do is add yellow. And you just mix the colors as you want to get it darker or lighter. I'm going for a lighter green. Blue and yellow make green, so if you get violet, that adds that red into it, and brown is just a darker tint of brown. Right? Brown is just a darker tint of red. So let's see what happens when we add yellow. And we'll start off with 2 drops of yellow. And I'm just going to keep adding until I like the color. Alright, I think I got it pretty good. It's got a green tint to it. It's a greenish brown. Just look. Chocolate milk. Now I'm going to add some color shift powders. I'm going to add copper. And this is 4 cups of plastic. I'm going to add about that much copper. And let's add some black flake. Just enough to give it a peppery look. And stir that all together. Alright, I'm going to heat this back up, stir it some more, then we're going to pour it. Alright, I think we nailed it. It's hard to pick up on the camera, but it's actually more of a green, a greenish brown. The camera is picking up all the copper, but it's not, it's more of a green. Alright, I got it the right color, right temperature. And I'll put the description, in the description below, I'll put my recipe. Alright, I've cranked the heat up on the plate, the hot plate, to about 250, 275. I'll let it cook for a little bit. I've hit it with a heat gun. And let's pour. Okay. I have to hold my breath to make this pour. All right, here is the reveal. Let's see what this bad boy looks like. Oh yeah. The color, top and bottom blended really good. It's really subtle. You can barely see the line. I think that'll work really good. I might darken that up just a hair. And see what we get with the second. that turned out really good. I know y'all, the inshore fishermen and saltwater fishermen, that color is almost what the water is. That sandy color with that clear white belly. All right, I'm pretty happy with that one. And like I said, I'll give y'all the recipe for that color in the description. All right, this is the second pour. I darkened up the green a little bit, and I added some colors to the belly color. Yeah, I got a little bit different this time. A little bit darker, a little bit lighter belly. Yeah, I like that. See they blended really good right there. First one, move that out of the way. Do this one. There we go. Okay. Looks like a mud minnow to me. It's hard to see the colors in it. So I got the belly color and the tail color are the same, and this is the only thing that is different. And then back here where it's thinner, it makes it like blend in to the tail color where it's not so distinct. Looks really natural. All right. All right, here's the results. You can see the difference in the two. One's a little lighter than the other. And I've got the recipe, and it's 4 cups of plastisol, and then in the description below I'll put everything that I did to make that color, and you can lighten it and darken it. After that, come up with whatever you want. I get all my stuff off of Amazon really cheap. I don't buy nothing expensive, and it all has the same results. So y'all have fun, and thanks for watching. A little bonus footage. I decided to do a blue vein, and this is how it turned out. It's like a color shift blue. If anybody's ever held a mud puppy, you know they've got some blue that'll glitter back at you. There's one. So the belly and the tail match, and it's got that vein that goes all the way back to there. All right.